So joining us now from Europe is Daniel Lacalle, Chief Economist at Tresses Hedge Fund, also the author of Escape the Central Bank Trap. Daniel, a lot happening in Europe. It's great to speak to you about it. What do you see as the single biggest change coming economically for Europe if things do start shifting to the right?
I think that the biggest change will be a big shift in environmental policies, in immigration policies, and in trade and industrial policies. So quite a significant change relative to what has been the status quo in the last particularly 8 years. The French radical left and the French radical right and the Italian right are both showing the discontent of citizens with an agricultural, farming, industrial policy that has led the economy to stagnation and agriculture and farming to lose a lot of power in terms of the economy. No, and the challenges of immigration are also very relevant.
Why now, though, Daniel? Because you and I have talked about these problems in Europe, economic problems, etc., for many years now. Why are things starting to come to the surface right now?
I think, to be fairly honest, the big problem has been the inflation burst. For a very significant number of years, it seemed that citizens in the euro area in particular seemed to be okay, or at least accepting the wrong policies, because inflationary pressures were very little, if existent at all. No? I think that the big problem has been that citizens all over Europe have lost a massive amount of purchasing power. They've lost they've lost in terms of real wages, and they've lost in terms of ability to make ends meet. So inflation added to higher taxes have basically created the last drop that has made the dam basically burst.
And what do you think, what is the first policy implementation or the first policy choice that these governments bring in to help bring down inflation? And is it too late, considering all of the government spending, etc., that we've seen over the past few years?
I think it's going to be challenging, because inflation at the end of the day, as you know, is a monetary phenomenon. So if they continue to spend way above revenues, and if they continue to deficit spend and the ECB continues to monetize it, inflation will remain persistent. But I think that at least what they're trying to do is to reduce the discontent by eliminating some of the most harmful policies in terms of immigration, in terms of agriculture, farming, and industry. And that at least could bring a little bit of growth. So maybe not on the inflation front, but certainly on the growth front.
Now, Daniel, very quickly explain to us here in the States, how much power do these national governments have when it comes to implementing economic policy versus, like you said, the ECB, the European Parliament, and the European Commission?
Relatively small, but not inexistent. If you think about it, the two radical right parties in the European Parliament, if they got together, would be the largest party, you know, that they get together in different ideological and social groups. So they could actually exert a lot of influence on the European Commission and on the European Union policies, certainly in the case of energy policy, and probably as well in the case of the Agenda 2030 policy, at least to put brakes on the most damaging elements of those legal and regulatory burdens.
Let's wait and see. Daniel Lacalle, Chief Economist at Tresses Hedge Fund. Daniel, thank you.
Thank you very much.
Thank you for watching this video. Please subscribe to my channel, like my videos, leave your comments below, and keep defending freedom. Thank you very much.